Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Life of Tiff. And today I'm really excited about this video because it's something that I've been planning, something that I've been working on for quite some time. Okay, it's something that I had to do research on, and it was actually fun research. Like, it didn't feel like work, I promise. But I will go ahead and apologize. I am a little sick. I've had some kind of cold, so if you hear me coughing or drinking this water throughout this video, that is why. Don't worry, I'm on meds and I am slowly but steadily getting better. But let's just dive right into it, okay? So today's video, if you clicked on this, you already know it is the buzz on Bumble. So it's really cool. I've had a lot of people, well, this has been a 6-month experiment, you guys. Just so you know, I did my research, I went on Bumble myself and figured things out for myself, and this is what I've learned and what I've picked up from other people who have used the app. If you don't know what Bumble is, it's kind of like Tinder or something of that equivalent. What are the other ones, like Zeus and like OkCupid and stuff like that. But the top ones have been Tinder and Bumble. But the most requested that I got was Bumble. I had people messaging me asking why they weren't getting enough matches, why they weren't connecting with the people that they matched with, and why they were not meeting up with these people and these people weren't following through. So here's what I found out by doing Bumble myself. Yes, I have had a Bumble account for about 6 months. I've gone on some dates, I've messaged some guys, I've figured out what kind of works and what doesn't, and here is what I'm going to tell you. So let's just get into it, okay? So assuming you're actually looking for a relationship on Bumble, which, by the way, I have had friends find relationships on Bumble. I have even known one couple that are actually married who met on Bumble. So don't tell me that dating apps don't work, because they do. But it's like a very small % chance, and that is because of, you guessed it, engagement. So again, let's jump right into it. So yes, assuming you are looking for a relationship, the don'ts of Bumble, guys, this is for you. Guys, do not post ab shots. I repeat, do not post ab shots, okay? This is douchey. No girl is going to want to swipe right on a guy because he has great abs. Yes, we do like great abs. Do we want you to flaunt them, and do we think it's cute that you flaunt them? No. Keep those ab shots to yourself. Okay, so why the fuck would you put yourself and another girl in the picture? Oh my god, guys, like, oh my god, this, like, I feel like, I want to say this is not like any kind of statistical or anything, but I want to say like 60% of girls will swipe left. It doesn't matter who the girl is in your picture. If she was just your friend, if she's your sister, if she's whatever, do not put other girls in your pictures, because no girl wants to swipe right on that. Third, unless you are gay, which by all means, perfectly fine, which I don't understand why the hell you would be on Bumble seeking women if you were gay. So what I'm saying is, get the picture of, like, the gay picture of you and your buddy with your arms wrapped around each other, making kissy faces, being all up on each other, out of the Bumble picture. Number one, I don't really understand why you guys take those pictures anyways, because why? Just why? No, just X that completely. But if you absolutely must take these pictures, please keep them to yourself, because girls don't think it's cute. We don't want to swipe right. We are not looking for that. So keep those pictures of you and your buddy to a 0%, please. Thanks. Tip number 4. Do not be posting some douchebag stuff like looking for a girl to make me a sandwich and clean my room while I sit on my ass and play Fortnite. No, she is not. Let's just be honest here. She is definitely not thinking, oh my god, this is the love of my life. Let me choose him to be the next person to ruin my life, okay? No, honey, no. She wants a guy who's gonna say, I like to cook, I like to do this, I like to hike, I like to whatever you're passionate about. But do not be posting some stuff like that, because no girl wants to make your sandwich, and they definitely don't freaking want to clean your room. So let's just be honest here. Keep that shit to a okay? Actually, no, not to a minimum. Keep that to 0% too, please. No thank. I mean, let's be honest. If she wanted a loser, she'd go back to her ex. I mean, duh. Tip number 5, do not, and I repeat, do not post pictures of you passed out in some field in bumfuck. Do not post pictures of you and your friend's Megabong 2000 chilling in his bum-ass apartment. Do not post that stuff, okay? We don't care to see that. We want a guy who's put together, whether that's you or not. You're not gonna get swiped on if you look like you waste your entire freaking life away doing crap like this. Just don't post it, okay? For your sake, for our sake, please don't post it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Step number 1 of do's. Do post pictures of you doing fun things, because when she sees you doing fun things, she's like, hey, let me hang out with this guy because he's doing fun things. Because surprise, surprise, guess what? She too wants to do what? Fun things. So post pictures of your ski trip with your buds. Post pictures of you taking surfing lessons. Post pictures of you going on a hike, you hunting, you fishing, whatever it is you're passionate about that you think is fun. And she may potentially think it's fun too. Post those pictures, honey. Step number 2 of do's. Do post a nonchalant body pic on the beach, at the pool, somewhere you would be shirtless, instead of doing the classic ab shot. Show her that 6-pack, show her that sexy rib tattoo, but do it nonchalantly. In your swimming trunks, on the beach, at the pool, or I don't know, freaking playing flip cup or whatever on a hot day outside. Somewhere you would already have your shirt. Step number 3 of do's. Do post pictures of you actually doing things that you like to do. Because guess what? If the girl likes doing those things too, then that's somebody that you could potentially build a relationship with and get along with. So, not a bad idea. Step 4 of do's for you guys is do post exactly what it is you're looking for, whether this is a hookup, a relationship, a friends with benefits, and yes, God forbid these do happen, a couple seeking a third party, because guess what? She does not want to be surprised by the fact that your girlfriend is also into her, okay? Do not surprise her on a date with your girlfriend showing up looking for a hookup. Not cool, guys. Do post something funny in your Bumble profile, whether this be a picture or in your bio, but please, for the love of God, keep the memes and the stupid picture of you in your grown person onesie to a 0% maximum, please. Thanks in advance. Thanks in advance. Ladies, these are for you. Your don'ts. Don't number 1, do not post, and I repeat, please do not post a picture of you and your ex with his face scribbled out and the horns popping out of his head. No guy wants a psycho before it's even a thing. Okay, no guy is looking for a psychotic woman. And yes, this includes the guys that are just trying to get into your pants. Don't act crazy. Don't number 2, ladies, do not post a freaking book in your bio. No guy is going to sit down and read your memoir when all he's thinking is this broad is hot, okay? Sorry, not sorry. Don't number 3, and this is actually for the ladies and the guys, do not post a picture of you and your friend who you know is like a gazillion times hotter than you in your Bumble profile. Because guys and girls, whoever's looking at your stuff is going to think that, oh my God, I wish this was this person that's on Bumble and not her and not you. So basically what they're going to be thinking is, I can do so much better than you. So don't do that. Don't number 4, ladies, do not post a sappy ass quote on your Bumble profile, because you're gonna scare the guy away before he even sees that you have a heart of gold and that you're clearly a 10 with the whole package. Don't number 5, ladies, this is your last one. Do not try so hard. Don't try so hard. I mean, he could see that you're beautiful, and a guy takes a slutty pic and he thinks, okay, great for a one-night stand, but this is not somebody that I'm going to take home to mama. So just tone it down, okay? Tone it down a notch. You ladies, do these, and you'll be winning. Do number 1, post pictures of you doing things that guys like to do. Whether this be hunting, fishing, playing video games, going on hikes, seeing Marvel Avenger movies, I don't know. Anything that you think you might like to do in the future that you know guys like to do is going to attract the male attention. Do number 2, do post pictures where less is more. And this is not to say to shut down the hot bod. No, just don't be showing the cleave, don't be showing the navel area, don't be showing the butt all in one picture. A nice form-fitting outfit, dress, skirt, top with shorts, whatever, is going to show off the fact that you have a bod, but you're also content and respect yourself enough to not show it off to every guy on Bumble. Do number 3, ladies, post a comedy movie quote that you love that makes you laugh. Guys love funny shit, okay? If you can make them laugh, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna spark his interest. Do number 4, do post a picture of you with your favorite brewer IPA or your latest trip to the local brewery, because guys want to know that their girl can chug down a beer every once in a while, and he could give 2 shits about how much you know about European wine selections. So let's be real. Post that picture of you with your local Red Oak brew, and guys are gonna be like, oh my god, this is a chill chick. And my last tip, ladies, is do post more than just selfies. Post pictures of you actually doing things, because a guy who's looking for more than a hookup is gonna want to know more than the fact that you can contour the hell out of your face. So post pictures, like I said before, of you doing fun things, of you doing funny things, of you with your dog that you love, or you I don't know, whatever your profession is, you in a nurse's outfit, if that's what you are. Like, post stuff that you are passionate about and you actively doing things. Selfies can only go so far with guys who are actually looking for something long term. Now, guys, I hope that these tips helped. I will say that from my experience, I went on 3 Bumble dates in the last 6 months, I think. And one of them I talked to for a good amount of time, and he's a great guy, but I just decided that I like being single right now. I don't think that he's so much for me. Like, nothing against him, it's just what I personally think that I need out of a relationship. And so yeah, I mean, and I will tell you about my one awkward experience, since we're on the topic of Bumble, since I did the research for you, and since I went through this freaking awful situation for you guys. Here's what happened. So my first ever Bumble experience. Okay, all right. So my first ever Bumble experience was about like 6 months ago. I want to say this is like when I first started it. And I matched with this guy pretty quickly. We started talking, and we only talked for 2 days before he like wanted to meet me, and I thought he was cute, so I was like, okay, let's do that. And so we decided that we were gonna meet for drinks at this local brewery in Raleigh. If you haven't been there, the Flying Saucer, I think it's Drought Emporium, is pretty cool. It's the only time I've ever been. It was the first time I ever went, and it was really cool. But anyways, I show up, and first off, I couldn't find parking because downtown is ridiculous if you know anything about Raleigh or any kind of downtown areas, cities, whatever. So I showed up and I don't know where to park, and so I park in the only place that's right near it, hoping, praying to God I don't get a ticket. Anyways, I am sitting outside trying to muster up the courage. I've never done anything like this before, and he calls me. So this was weird because I'm not used to people that I don't know, even people that I do know. Everybody texts me, but this guy calls me, and so I almost let it go to voicemail, but I don't. I pick up the phone and I'm like, hello, and he was like, where are you at? And I'm like, I'm just trying to find parking, you know, and I got butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be sick. I don't want to do this, but I was like, I gotta do it for YouTube, and I was like, okay, I'll do it, and I did it for you guys. So I told him that to give me 5 minutes and I'd be inside. He said, okay. So I walk inside and he's chilling on this. There's like a bunch of tables, the bar, and then there's like a couple couches at the front. So he's chilling at the couches at the front, and I'm like, I walk in and I'm like, okay, he's really cute, you know. He definitely looked older than, I think his profile said he was 22. And I was 21 at the time, give or take. Yeah, I was 21. I was about to be 22. And he looked a lot older, but I was like, whatever, he's cute. And we sit down and we talk for like 2 hours. Like, it's a good conversation and everything. But at the end of the date, I just kind of felt like, you know, is this really what I want? And after he told me everything about himself. And I was like, no, like maybe we'll hang out later. I don't know. Anyways, we walk outside and apparently he has a bike. So he walks over to his bike and like starts showing me his motorcycle. And I'm like, wow, that's really freaking cool. And so then I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go just trying to get out of there because I was like, I'm not trying to spend any more time here than I need to. Anyways, I start walking to my car. He walks me in my car and we're over there and we're talking, we're saying our goodbyes. And then he's like, I don't have anywhere on my bike to put this beer glass that I bought from inside. Can you take it with you? And I'll just get it back from you whenever I see you next. And I'm like, yeah, like, we'll see each other again. Yeah, so I stick it in the back of my car and I turn around and I'm like, okay, I'll give this guy a hug. You know, he bought my drinks. He came all the way out here to see me, whatever. So I go to give him a hug and this guy goes in for a kiss, you guys. I'm like, no. Oh my God. Okay. Here's another one for you guys. When you actually do meet up with the girl, please don't. And please don't. Unless she goes in for a kiss. Don't go in for a kiss. Go in for a hug. Automatically assume it's a hug every time. Every time. Because it is the first time she's meeting you. You haven't really known her long. Consecutively, we've only talked for 4 days. Because I had only texted him for like 2 days before we met. Maybe it was 3 days. We'd only known of each other for 3 days. And I'm like, no, like I don't feel comfortable with that. So anyways, it made the whole situation extremely awkward. And I told him, I was like, yeah, it's nothing against you. I just don't kiss on a first date. And he was like, ha ha ha. And I could tell that he totally was like shitting himself. Anyways, so I leave. And by the way, I did get a parking ticket. So don't skip out on parking. Just find somewhere to park, guys. Somewhere that you know you can park. Whatever. Anyways, let me follow up with you about this date. So it was 3 months after I had gone out on a date with this guy. I hadn't talked to him. I hadn't messaged him back or anything. And I think I deleted his number. And because I decided, okay, I'm not going to talk to him again. Still have his beer glass though. Anyways, so he calls me. And I had deleted his number. And I pick it up. And I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, Tiff. And I'm like, he sounded like a friend of mine. So I was like, hey, John. And he was like, this is not John. And I was like, oh, who is it? And he told me his name. I'm not going to say his name on here. And he told me his name. And I was like, really trying to figure out who it was. And he was like, we went on that Bumble date. And I'm like, oh, yeah, awkward kiss dude. Classic. So anyways, I'm like, what's up, man? And he's like, well, me and some of my friends are going down to the lake this weekend. He's got a lake house. His family's got money. So plus side to him. I hope the girl he gets with gets that perk. But it wasn't for me. Anyways, he invited me to go with him because apparently all of his friends were banging dates and he wanted me to be his date. And I'm like, guy, as bad as our date ended, I think it would have saved you some self-respect just to not do this to yourself. So I told him, I was like, I may be working, you know, let me hit you up tomorrow and let you know if I can go. And he was like, all right. So I told him, I was like, he kept wanting to talk. And anyways, I was like, so I gotta go because dinner is coming out and I gotta eat, you know. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'll hit you up tomorrow, definitely. And bloop, blocked that number, honey, because that was the awkwardest thing ever. Don't do it. So, in conclusion, I want you guys to know just how far I have gone to do the research for this video, because I had so many people talk to me about it, so many friends that use the app, so many friends that are interested in using the app, and then people on my Instagram and YouTube asking me about the app. So I hope you take these tips. I hope you learn from my mistakes, from their mistakes, from others' mistakes that I've noticed. And yes, I hope this works for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it and doing the research for you and living out a very uncomfortable situation for you guys. Anyways, I am about to leave for the gym. If you hadn't noticed, got my gym clothes on, about to go to the gym. And then me and my roommate are gonna go to a Carolina Hurricanes hockey tour party thing at Carolina Ale House tonight. So I may put some clips in from tonight. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you continue watching for those other clips. Thanks, guys. Bye. It's an hour wait for the Canes game. Waiting an hour. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Please make sure to like this video, because the more you like it, the more kind of content I know to put in the channel, and then also it gets seen by more people, so hopefully this content can help other people in these awkward situations, people failing on Bumble. Also, I hope that you take this to Tinder too, if that's something that you're more interested in. And yes, comment anything that you want to see, comment what you liked about the video, comment if you use these tips, if they helped you, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and subscribe if you like my channel. I would love for you to not miss anything that I post. All right, guys, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.